guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back for another video. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a eyeshadow palette declutter. Now my reasoning behind doing this is just because with me being just a regular college student, I have just like a big travel bag that I put all my eyeshadow palettes in, and I can no longer fit all of these palettes in there. Some of these palettes don't even come with me to college, so it's about time that I do a declutter, because what's the point of hanging on to stuff that I don't even use? So that's what today's video is. All that being said, my name is Lauren. I have another video showing you my actual eyeshadow palette collection. So I think it's got all of these palettes in there. No, some of these palettes aren't even in there. Some of them that are in there, I think I have already given away throughout time. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. There's some stuff I can look at right now and I can tell, I know I'm getting rid of. So I think I'm just gonna start with those. So for example, the first one is this little palette right here. It's the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. At one point in time, I absolutely loved this palette. It was perfect for just everything I needed. I could easily, real quick, just get those browns if I wanted purple. Purple used to be one of the colors I used to wear all the time. But I just feel like I have not used this in so long, and this is one of the palettes that actually did not make it with me to college. So I was just like, this has been sitting here at home the whole time while I've been at school, so I obviously haven't been missing it that much. So I'm gonna be getting rid of this one for sure. Let's see, what else do I know I'm gonna get rid of? I think I'm going to for sure get rid of this one, and then I'm gonna get rid of that one as well. So this one is the Lorac Pro. I think this is the third one. No, the second one. This is the Lorac Pro second one. And again, like with many palettes, at one point in time I loved this. I actually really love cool tones, so I do like this palette. Over time, I just stopped reaching for it, and I never wanted to use it anymore. And it was nothing because of the palette. I just didn't ever use it. So I'm for sure going to be getting rid of this one. And then the next one, here's the thing. So it's the Naked Smoky. I definitely am wanting to get rid of it just because I don't ever use this. However, part of me wants to hold on to it just because of the fact that this is the first high-end eyeshadow palette that I ever bought myself. So it's kind of got that whatever it's called, where it's special and all that. But at the same time, it's I don't use this anymore, and there's no point in me holding on to it. Well, I love these grayish colors right here. I love those. Again, love cool tones, love darker shades. I just don't use this anymore, and there's no point in me holding on to it. So I'm definitely gonna be getting rid of this one. And I don't even know if I really, I haven't used this on my eyes in so long, so I really don't know if I should honestly, give this to a friend or something. I'm gonna check, because I know I've had that one, a long time, and it's probably just better for me to just trash that one. Comment down below if you know, exactly, how long you're supposed to. Because I know on the back, they have, the little thing that says how long it's good for. But I know in general, you can keep palettes for much longer than, its shelf life says on the back. But how long is, too long? I guess if it smells bad or, the texture's different, then obviously, you don't need to be using it anymore. So I guess, that's when you draw the line. So I may just test it out on my arm just to double check. But yeah, so all the stuff that I am going to be getting rid of, I'm probably just going to give to family and friends. I don't ever sell it just because I just don't, and most of my family and friends don't have as much makeup as I do, so I know they probably don't have whatever I'm going to give them, so that'll work out pretty well. Next palette is probably going to be this Morphe palette right here. This is the Morphe 35P. And at one point in time, right when I first got into makeup and really was using it, I love purple shades. And right when I started, purple was the color I wanted to use all the time. And while this is a really great palette and it's got some amazing purple shades, I'm pretty sure the rest of these palettes have a few purple shades that I can make do The few times I do use purple, I only use it, gosh, I don't even know when I used it last. So the few times I use it, I'm pretty sure one of these palettes has a purple or two that I can make do with. But I love this palette one time. These shades are just amazing right over here. I don't know if they still sell this one. I'm not too sure. But this is definitely going to be passed on to a friend who can get some more use out of it than I did. So, going to be getting rid of this one for sure. The next one I'm probably going to get rid of is going to be one that I have debated about the moment I decided making this video. And I was just like, do I want to get rid of this? Because, okay, here's the thing. This is the palette I'm talking about. It is this one right here. It is by Lorac. It's the Tale as Old as Time. It's the one they did for when the live action Beauty and the Beast came out. And here's the thing. It's like the packaging is like crazy insane, like amazing. Got a mirror right there. The brush always like gets stuck onto the magnetic part. But this is the palette right here. And here's my thing. The colors in here are colors that I absolutely love. And I use these colors like I would use this on a daily basis, probably. My issue with this palette is look at how big and bulky this is. Like, I do not like, this is one of the palettes that got left at home as well. Because like, when I'm going to college, like I can only, there's only so much makeup I can bring because I'm only going to have so much storage. This palette alone, I can probably fit like those 3 Morphe palettes are probably not even like around the size of this. Like it's just so bulky and so big. And it's just a big show of why you should never buy packets for packaging. Because while the packaging on here is fantastic at the end of the day, you're not going to feel like pulling this out. And then while I love the colors, I'm pretty sure I have most all of these colors and some palette over here. I'm pretty sure I have just about 90% of these. And while I love it, I just like, I can't justify keeping something that I have maybe used like 3 or 4 times. And I simply just don't use it because of the packaging. Like, I think from what I remember, the quality was great. The theme was amazing with the movie. Like they did overall a really great job. It's just, it's so bulky. I just never wanted to pick it up. So that's definitely going to be another one that I'm going to be decluttering. I don't know what to do at this point. Okay, I'm going to go through stuff that I know I'm keeping. So I know for a fact I'm going to be keeping the Tartelette in Bloom by Tarte. This is something I use just almost any day I'd be getting ready for school when I just want to do a nice, simple, just neutral look. So this one is definitely not going anywhere. Along with this one, it's the Huda Beauty. I'm trying to see which one this is. It's the Orange Blossom, and it's got these shimmers. It's all shimmer, but at the same time, it's like I could easily combine those 2 palettes, get my matte, and then just pop on a shimmer. Typically, I will use this one, and I can just put that on my foundation, a little mascara, and I'm good to go for school. So I know for a fact those are not going anywhere. I'm definitely not going to be getting rid of my Jacqueline Hill palette. I absolutely love this palette. As you could tell, she is very dirty. She has been very well loved. Very, very dirty. I should really clean it. But yeah, I got one of the ones that you lucky enough to get the little one that says what eyeshadow it is, and I just taped it on the front. Sorry, I taped right over her little sweet message. It's very sweet and touching, but I kind of needed to keep up with that. So I have this. It's definitely not going anywhere. This is probably one of, I have made like a top 5 eyeshadow palette video. I will try to link that somewhere in the description or somewhere in the video. But this is definitely in the top 5 because it's just so versatile and it's a really great formula. Like honestly, it's amazing formula. So that one's definitely not going anywhere. Let's see. I can tell you for a fact, I'm probably not getting rid of any of my Anastasia. Yeah. I'm looking at them. I'm probably not going to get rid of any of these. So, as we know, the Modern Renaissance, this is another one of my ride or dies. Absolutely love that. Not getting rid of it. Prism, I'm definitely not getting rid of this one. This was holiday. Yeah. This one was a holiday one, and I personally like this is probably like my second favorite one out of all of them. So I'm definitely not getting rid of that. So next one, I could see myself getting rid of Subculture, if I'm being honest. Like every time I've tried to use it, and I got it like way after the whole issues with it was over. So it's like I didn't get one of the first ones, but every time I've tried to use it, it's been a little challenging. Not gonna lie. Not been the easiest one out of the 4 that I have to work with, but I don't know. I do like it. At first, the color story, like I wasn't a big fan of it. I didn't understand it. And now I've started to really like it. I don't know why. I use the brushes, I promise. I just keep like the little like protective over it. I've used these brushes, but I do love the color story, but typically I do not have the easiest time working with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile for right now, just because I'm not too sure and I could see myself getting rid of it. I kind of want to keep it, but I'm not too sure. And then there is the Soft Glam, which I absolutely love. It's so beautiful. I love these shades right here. I just think they're stunning. And then you got, this is just like an everyday kind of palette. Easily, again, real quick, throw on a few of these, put on a little shimmer. You good to go. Deepen up the crease with one of these. Like, it's just real simple, and I just love that it's everyday. So I'm probably going to keep the Soft Glam as well. Another one that I'm going to be keeping for sure is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. I recently just got this one because I'd always wanted to order it, but I never got a chance to order it. And now that BH Cosmetics is in Ulta, I went ahead and got it. So I have used this a few times, not a ton, but I definitely plan on using it. And then, oh my gosh, there's purples right there. So I will definitely be fine without having that big purple palette. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping this one. I just got it, so I want to play with it a little bit more. And I'm also really into Zodiac's signs and stuff like that, so I love the theme. The next one I'm going to be keeping for sure is by the ColourPop. It's the Disney Villains Misunderstood palette. I just want to play with this one a bit more. It's still very new to me. I think I've had it like a little while, not too long, but I still want to play around with it. I love it. Huge Disney fan, so I'm going to be keeping this one as well. And then let's see, I'm gonna scoot the rest of the palettes up real quick, so just be right back. I'm gonna put them more in center focus. So these are the last little bit of palettes I need to decide on. So I know I am not getting rid of this one. This is the Juvia's Place Magic Mini. So I'm for sure not going to be getting rid of that one. I love this one. One of the big reasons why I wanted to get it is because I love that it's got these bottom 2 rows of like darker shades, and then these 2 rows right here. So I'm definitely keeping this one. Absolutely love it. Sorry if you hear like a lawnmower going in the background. My neighbor is like cutting their grass or doing something. I don't know what they're doing. I thought they were done already, but apparently they're not. So I do apologize if you hear that in the background noise. But okay, next. Okay, let's see. This is kind of where it gets a little difficult for me, because these are the ones that I really like them. I don't know if I'm ready to get rid of them. Like, I don't use them on every day, because lately I've been just kind of doing like really like just like natural, really calm looks, and I just haven't used these a ton. And also these, I think all these tend to be kind of on the warmer side. Yeah, so I don't know for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do, so there's the Naked Heat that I have right here. So I'm gonna set that there. And then I have the Morphe 3502, which I do really like, here's my thing with both of these palettes. I do not need both. So, I don't know. I feel like this one is very beautiful, but this one you do get a lot more to work with. So, and then these kind of browns I like really a lot. I probably would maybe never really use that shade, but I don't know. I'm trying to think which one, because I really don't need to keep both at the end of the day. I've used both of them. Let's see. I think I am... Oh, this is so difficult. I think I'm going to keep the Morphe one for sure. And then I think I'm going to put this one in the holding pile as well, just so that I can make up my mind better because I don't know. Next one is the Huda Beauty. This is the Obsession palette. This is the mauve one. So I have that right there. I really do like this one. But again, I have to compare with the Desert Dust, which the color stories are kind of similar. There's a bit of a difference, but there's a little bit of similarities. I don't think I need both. So, well, they're still, I feel like they're different enough. I think I'm going to keep both of these because I do, like if I'm going to classes and I want to do more of a kind of like reddish orange look, I do really gravitate towards this one. So I think I'm going to keep this one. I think I'm going to keep this one right here. And then I'm going to keep this one as well. So I've got those. So far I have a total of 5 palettes that I've gotten rid of. And then I'll say at the end, I'll count up how many I have in total. I feel like I'm one of those, I don't have a ton of eyeshadow palettes, but I definitely have more than enough for someone who's not like an influencer or like a big beauty YouTuber. I definitely have more than enough for like an average person. Like I own up to that. So, let's see. I think I really do like this one. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold. Oh, it still smells so good. This was Holiday, I want to say. The reason I got this is because it's pretty much got every shimmer you could ever need. But at the same time, I've got enough eyeshadow palettes that I don't need this. And I'm currently debating in my head keeping this because it smells fantastic right now. And it's making me hungry. But I honestly do not need this anymore. Like, I don't need this in my collection. It is stunning, but I just don't need it. So I think I am going to get rid of this one right here. Oh, that palette smelled wonderful. And for this one, the Morphe James Charles. I'm strictly focusing on the palette. Let me go ahead and get that cleared up right quick. I am focusing only on the palette and not on that it is James Charles palette. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. So whatever decision I make is going to be strictly because of the palette, not because of whose name is attached. So here is that one. Like right when it first came out, I had the hardest time getting your hands on it just because like people were like, every Ulta I went to, people were snatching it up. The day I went and got mine, me and this one other girl, we had saw that there was only like 3 left. And we were both like, well, I don't know if I want to get it. And we were both just like, okay, let me hold on to this while I'm walking around the store and then decide. And I want to say both of us ended up getting it because we were like, we know the moment we set this down, it will be gone. And actually when we were walking back to the checkout line, we saw there was 3 in total, and then I grabbed one, she grabbed one, there was 1 left. That other one was gone. So we both were like, yep, I'm definitely gonna get this because it will probably be gone. And interesting enough, in all the events that has happened with him, there are, every Ulta I've been to, they have so many James Charles palettes. Anyways, not gonna dive into the drama. I am definitely because based strictly on the palette, this is a big palette, but based strictly on the palette, I'm going to keep it because now you've seen my full collection. I do not have anything like this. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that have a lot of different shades, but I don't have anything that has all of them in one spot. So I'm going to keep this one for sure because while I don't use tons and tons of color, I love emeralds. I will definitely use this. Here's me some purple. Like this whole top row will definitely, those whole 2 top rows actually will definitely be used. So at the end of the day, it's strictly based on the palette, and I'm definitely going to keep this one because I don't have anything like this in my collection, and it's got pretty much most everything I could ever like really need if we're being real. So that brings us back to these 2 palettes right here, and I feel like now that I have gone through everything, I don't even want to keep the Naked Heat. Like, I just, like, now I've seen, like, what I am keeping and what I'm getting rid of. I don't have an interest to keep it. So, I'm definitely going to get rid of this one for sure. So, going to be getting rid of that one. And then Subculture. I just don't know. I'd actually bought the Subculture. I found it at TJ Maxx or something like that. TJ Maxx or, like, Ross or one of those. So that's where I actually got it. I didn't have to pay like regular full price, like Anastasia price. So I don't know. I do really like the color story, so I think I am gonna keep it. And I want to say they did discontinue it. Like this shade I do really love, and I love that one right there. So I think I am going to keep it. So yeah, in total I had 21 palettes to begin with, and these are the ones that I'm getting rid of. So I didn't have like a giant enormous collection, but I definitely got rid of enough, and I feel like I've gotten rid of what I needed to. So I feel good. I know it's probably not like the usual declutters where people have like 50 something palettes and they're getting rid of like 50. I only have 21, so if I get rid of a ton, I'm going to be getting rid of 90% of my collection. 14 palettes I am keeping out of the 21 that I started with. So I feel like this is definitely more manageable and I have what I need. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it interesting. Definitely check out my full collection that I had made a while ago. I know there's definitely some different palettes that I have gotten rid of over the years. What else is there? Definitely check out my top 5 video where I talk about the ones that are like my ultimate favorites. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and definitely subscribe for more videos. Bye guys.